Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Here we go from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20. Yard line.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Looking deep for Julio. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 51 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A gain of 14.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On first down, Ryan. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Now Gurley. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Steven Nelson on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Smith. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, nothing complicated about that. That's old school power football.
And effective. And that's the key to everything, right? Sometimes we try and do too many things. Just hand it to the big guy and let him go forward.
Point after try forthcoming.
Point after.
It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Steelers nothing. Younghoe Koo.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll drop here to throw. Hitting Juju on the slant. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the run, here's Anthony McFarland. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Probably mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Going for it all. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. And it's 3rd down.
I'm looking at this one by defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Grady Jarrett in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Let's go. 45.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Roethlisberger connecting with James Washington. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
On the carry. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second.
7-7, our score after 1.
End of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
Yeah, not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets them 15 and a first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41. Past the 20. He completes it to Jones. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 30 yards there.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
That play doomed from the start thanks to the defensive effort of Grady Jarrett. Still 15 yards to go, second down.
What we got? What we got? What we got? 45, 45, 45, Mike, 45.
Now Roethlisberger. Got an open man. It's Washington. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. 1:50 left to go in the second quarter. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. And that's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Again, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Ben to throw again. Complete to Washington. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Let's go, D. Big Sears right here. We got to step it up.
No spacing.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Steelers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Give to the fullback. This is Watt. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Derek Watt, as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point now by Boswell. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Falcons 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a carry for the fullback. This is Rock. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Brandon, you know, we talk about having wrinkles in a game plan. That was a fold right there. How about that play? Being able to change things up. You think anyone else on the team's going to get the ball, and in that situation, they surprise everyone and give it to their big guy.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. That is incomplete.
And that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. On first down, McFarland. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Here's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
11 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Now it's Roethlisberger. But it's brought in by Washington. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. So first and 10 now from the 30.
45.
On first down, McFarland, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. Now it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Running with McFarland. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Their own 32-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and...
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
To Todd Gurley.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
And the
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Play action. It's Ryan. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
It's 2nd down.
Play action. Ryan. Jones has it. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 42 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a 1st. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. They were able to stop him at the line on 1st down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination, and they got it done on the 2nd try.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Taken in the end zone. And no return here for Wright. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Washington's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. McFarland. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Hitting Juju on the slant. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st down, McFarland. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Throwing on 2nd and long. Roethlisberger, and it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd and 5.
fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, McFarland. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.